If you're searching for a meaningful spiritual experience, look no further than St. Anthony's Parish in Allston, Massachusetts. Join us at 43 Holton Street in between Soldiers Field Road and the Mass Pike. Immerse yourself in the complete St. Anthony's Parish encounter through our 10 o'clock a.m. chanted Mass. Whether you're a Catholic seeking a parish to call home or someone looking for spiritual guidance, our welcoming community is here for you. Visit our website at www.stanthonyalston.org for more information. St. Anthony's Parish, where faith finds a home. Welcome to the voice of St. Anthony Parish from Allston, Massachusetts, right here on WROL 950 AM 100.3 FM. And you can also hear us at CatholicAudiomedia.com. That's CatholicAudiomedia.com. And we are here every single Monday through Friday. And we're here offering you this program to help build your faith and also learn about different things going on in the area. We are in the tail end of the interview we've been doing all week with Jan Gildea. And it's interesting, it's been 2 weeks of Jan Gildea, and they've been wonderful 2 weeks because last week, you may remember, we talked about restoring St. Francis Cemetery in Weymouth, Massachusetts. Now, I realize that some of you may be listening and you're nowhere near Weymouth, Massachusetts, or St. Francis Cemetery for that point, but it gives you also a good look at what parishioners can do to continue some of the ministries, in that case cemetery, of their particular parish. Well, now we switch over to this program, the summer program, as we've been listening to all week, and different things going on at a Catholic high school during the summer, different little courses, and help people learn grades 6 through 12 during the summer. It's not mandatory, it's all volunteer. And as I talked earlier in the week, I remember summer school was held over your head as a curse. You don't pass, you're going to end up in summer school. No, not summer school. But here, this is something completely different. It's all these courses that they're offering, about 50 of them, to really give people another experience. Unfortunately, it's only grades 6 through 12 because I'd love to participate in some of these schools. But they also have, this is not at Archbishop Williams High School, but a lot of towns and cities have adult education classes, and you can look into that. Take this as an example and look into that. Well, in the meantime, we're going to switch over to our final segment of our interview with Jan Gildea. We're going to look at Archbishop Williams High School and their summer program. Remember, they're at awhs.org/summer. That's awhs.org/summer. And don't forget, awhs.org by itself will bring you right to the main page of Archbishop Williams High School. So let's switch over to the final part of our interview right now with Jan Gildea. And how many students did you have last year? I know this is the first year doing it to this expanded level.
Last year we had about, I'd say about 120 on some capacity. Now, when I say that is, some were registered for classes, but then the other piece of this is we do a lot of junior counseling. So again, promoting that mentorship. So some of our older students that have already been there, done that, come and join, and they come kind of be junior counselors, and especially for our like robotics and programming courses. We have people that have been on our teams for several years now. So, I'd like to say, Father, that I know everything there is about robotics, but I certainly don't. These students are teaching me half the time, so I can give them the tools, put a lot of tools in their toolkit, but they are the ones that really run with it. And what better educators for fellow students than someone that's already, participated. So when I say 120, that's a mixture of people that registered and then current students that supported the program as junior counselors.
And when does the program start?
So the program starts in July, at the very first week of July, and it goes right through all of July, all of August, until not the last week in August. So and just shy of that because the school is already in full gear that last week in August, getting ready for the new school year with different things with the sports teams and orientations and those kind of things. So it's about
Wow,
9 weeks, about 9 weeks of programming. And
9
again,
weeks.
it's not like you could come for 9 weeks, but you could come, like I said, a random Wednesday in July, or a week in August, or 3 mornings in August, or whatever your interest is. Again, we really put a lot of thought into it this year, that we made it as diverse by nature of like coursework and time frames and subject matter, and just to really kind of spread it out there to see, what people wanted to do. And then next year, we'll, tweak it a little bit, what was well received and what maybe, wasn't a big interest, and we'll see what happens.
It's absolutely fascinating what you're telling me about. And, for people who may not know, I'm in my entire life, I never have a time, I hope I can phrase this right, that I don't remember there was an Archbishop Williams.
Right.
So the school has been there for a long time.
Yes, and I'm sorry to say I don't know the exact date, but yeah, for a very long time. My niece is, well, again, you know all about it. My 35-year-old niece graduated from there, and now my most recent nephew graduated from there this year. So I've been kicking around there for decades as a family, but I'm not, just in most recent years, more trying to support the programming in a different way, I'd say.
Right. Is there a website that people can go to?
So for anything to do with Archbishop Williams, you can go to AWHS.org. But if you backslash, so if you do AWHS.org backslash summer, it'll go directly to the summer program spot. But either way, you can get there from the main website as well.
And AWHS obviously stands for Archbishop Williams High School.org.
Exactly.
So AWHS.org and backslash summer for all the information.
Right.
Well, this has been fascinating. This has been a fascinating 2 weeks.
It has. And I'll keep you in tune. I'll let you know. I'll reach out if there's any other exciting things happening. But this is the big one currently.
Please do.
Big one currently. But I thank you so much for helping me spread the word. We're really excited about it. So we just wanted to reach out to as many people as possible,
Well, I'm more than happy to do so, and this was a great experience with you for both of our programs, and I'm looking forward to see how the program goes this summer, as well as how the fundraiser goes for St. Francis Cemetery.
I will keep you informed. Thank you so much.
And that was our interview all this week with Jan Gildea. You can also always remember, go to CatholicAudiomedia.com and go back to either the interview that we did for this week, which was about the summer program at Archbishop Williams High School, or the interview we did for last week talking about St. Francis Cemetery in Weymouth, Massachusetts. Now, those of you who may be listening from outside of the Boston area may say, well, this doesn't pertain to us. Well, actually, it does, because both of these focus on different things that are happening within the church that can happen elsewhere. Especially last week, we talked about the importance of the lay people coming together. There was an interesting thing that was stated during a political campaign. I'm not going to tell you which campaign or who said it, but it was someone who said something that we as Catholics don't believe. And what happens is someone put on Twitter, I wonder if any of the bishops are going to speak about this. And I'm looking at that. I haven't tweeted it yet, although I might. I'm looking at that and saying we really have to get away from the idea that the only people who can speak up in the name of what we believe are the bishops. We really have to get away from that, because we're all called to be united in Christ. We're all called to be and do the work of Christ. And as you know, all people at their baptism are baptized into the priesthood of the laity, and then others receive the priesthood, the ordained priesthood of the clergy, but they're still both of them are very powerful roles. And never get into that mindset, well, I'm just a lay person. No. You have a powerful role by virtue of your baptism. So that whole thing of getting together and saying, this needs to be done, what should we do, is really powerful. And I really have to say to the priest who says, no, who wants total control, no, if I say no, it's no, and doesn't listen to the congregation, that's never a good thing. It really isn't. Now, you know, the priest has to steer the parish in the proper way so that it's following church teaching, but he has to listen to the parishioners, and that's where this creativity comes up. And if the parishioners say, let's do this, and we can do that within the Catholic Church, which is quite a bit, then yeah, let it run with it. You know, this is something that's important and very powerful, and the product of that is some of what you've heard over the past 2 weeks. People coming together and saying, let's fix up the cemetery so that things that have happened because of construction on town property can now be addressed in the cemetery, and we can build it up and everything else. And on the other side, you know, let's start allowing people to understand there's another term for summer school that isn't this ominous thing standing over your head, that there is some opportunity we can build up, and all these forms of creativity, which it is, to really put our faith into practice. All of that is so important. We'll be back on Monday with a whole new set of programs, but in the meantime, have yourself a blessed day, and we will see you on Monday. So we will see you then.
I want to call your attention to Catholic TV, which offers great faith-filled, family-friendly programming 24 hours a day. You can find your cable channel at www.getcatholictv.com, and you can watch online on the free apps or check out the YouTube channel. Daily Mass, Rosaries, the Divine Mercy Chaplet, and the Our Lady of Perpetual Help Novena are all available online and on demand. Check out catholictv.com. If you're searching for a meaningful spiritual experience, look no further than St. Anthony's Parish in Allston, Massachusetts. Join us at 43 Holton Street in between Soldiers Field Road and the Mass Pike. Immerse yourself in the complete St. Anthony's Parish encounter through our 10 o'clock a.m. chanted Mass. Whether you're a Catholic seeking a parish to call home or someone looking for spiritual guidance, our welcoming community is here for you. Visit our website at www.stanthonyalston.org for more information. St. Anthony's Parish, where faith finds a home.